Hi you guys, I hope you're all doing well. I'm back today with a what I spend in a week video. I did one of these over a year ago now. I wanted to track my spending to start out the new year just because I think it's an important thing to do to kind of check in with yourself. I definitely feel like I'm on top of things, but I also have financial goals and I want to make sure that I am on track to achieving them. So I totally invite you guys to come on this journey with me. But before we get started, I want to thank the sponsor of this video, which is Skillshare, a longtime partner on my channel. Skillshare is an online learning community for creatives where millions of people come together to take the next step in their creative journey. Skillshare offers thousands of inspiring classes on topics ranging from illustration to freelance, business, to web design. There are so many different classes to choose from, and I really think there's something for everyone on their platform, whether you're a beginner or a pro. I'm currently taking a class on productivity. I've realized over the past few months that that's something that I really want to get a hold of, because with having 2 different jobs and also trying to balance everything else comes with being a human being, I just want to have a better handle on my time. So this class is by Ali Abdal and it's the Productivity Masterclass, Principles and Tools to Boost Your Productivity. Something that I liked about this class is that there's an emphasis on downtime, and they also really discourage you from multitasking, which is something that I need to work on. Skillshare is curated specifically for learning, so there are no ads, and they're always launching new premium classes, and it's also affordable, coming out to less than $10 a month with an annual subscription. The first 1,000 people to click the link in my description box below will gain access to a free trial of Skillshare Premium, so make sure that you take advantage of that. And thank you again to Skillshare for working with me on another video. Now to talk more about spending, I have my iced coffee here. I've been on a bit of a coffee and caffeine break for the weekend in the past few days because I ended up getting sick, which I will tell you more about later on in this video because it has to do with my spending, but it's so nice to be drinking coffee again. I'm letting myself today. Even though I was supposed to wait the past couple days, I was actually planning to film this video yesterday, but I was still so low energy that I think it could have been the most boring video ever, especially since I'm already more like calm person, you know? But I'm starting to feel better today, which is really good. And I only have a couple more days of antibiotics. So to chat about spending, I guess if this is one of your first videos on my channel, I want to give you some general background information on me, because I think these videos can be really weird if people don't give that sort of general background information on their career and their monthly spending, even their upbringing, all of that stuff. So I am a freelancer and I also have my own business, which is separate from social media, which if you're not new here, I'm sure you know about, so I won't chat about it too much. But I have a gender fluid fashion brand with a focus on eco-friendly materials and local production, and that is where I make the majority of my income. I would definitely consider that more of a full-time job and this more of a part-time for fun kind of gig, but they definitely intertwine a lot. And then freelance, I make money from social media. So for example, I just made money from the ad that you guys heard at the beginning of this video with Skillshare. I have a 6-month long partnership contract with them to do 1 video a month. So that's kind of how my video partnerships usually go. I usually sign contracts for multiple videos at once. That seems to be what clients want most of the time. So that's the main way I make money, with YouTube and Instagram sponsorships being my primary source of income with social media. But I also make money off of affiliate links, and with certain partnerships I might make money off of profile views or new members onto a platform, in addition to a flat fee. And then you guys don't see YouTube AdSense ads on my channel because I am ineligible for them for some reason for the past few years, and I haven't been able to get that sorted, but I hope you enjoy not seeing ads on my channel. Some additional background information on me related to education and where I'm from. I dropped out of college. I have an associate's degree though, which is cool. Leaving school is definitely one of the best decisions that I've ever made, so I don't regret that at all. I do kind of wish I dropped out of it sooner. I would have saved myself some money. I grew up in a middle-class family in West Virginia. My mom is a school teacher and my dad works for a power company, and they have been split up since I was very young. The cost of living in West Virginia is so much lower than living in New York. One thing that gave me a head start in life is that I started making money from social media at about 14 years old from doing things like this, which is so crazy to think about now, as that was a decade ago. But that allowed me to save a lot of my money, and that's the sole reason why I was able to get to New York. So that was definitely one of the best decisions that I've ever made. And I definitely couldn't be here if I didn't make the decision to do that when I was a young girl. So I'm very thankful to myself for that. I totaled up my monthly expenses to also give you a better background. So my rent is $1,250 a month. My other sort of miscellaneous household spending is about $200 a month, and that includes internet, gas, electric, renter's insurance, and then if I need to buy like any cleaning supplies, toilet paper, all of that stuff. It's usually about $200 a month. My car insurance is $228 a month, and all of my subscriptions, so like Hulu, Spotify, I have a CBD subscription, that's about $100 a month. I don't have my own health insurance at this time, although I do want to get on that soon through my business. Then I have therapy costs, which are billed every 3 months, and it's about $708. But thankfully, a lot of you guys have been using my referral code, so that cost has been significantly less for me, so thank you for that. I'll have my referral code down below if you guys want $200 off therapy from the platform that I use, Talkspace. In general, I pay off my credit card in full every month. I pretty much put everything on a credit card. I really love to track my own spending that way, and I know that I'm going to pay it off in full. I have an auto feature in my banking app where I add 30% of my income every time I get a paycheck to savings, and then I'll add any additional money that I can on top of that. I use Wealthsimple as a robo-investor, and then I have an Ally Bank high yield savings account, although the interest rate has significantly dropped throughout the pandemic. Okay, now that I've rambled enough, I will get into my weekly expenses. So I started tracking on Sunday and I didn't spend any money. I just stayed at home, kind of on the couch all day. So that's fun. I still had a decent amount of groceries from the week before. And I'd also gotten a kombucha delivery from the week before when Health Aid was doing a holiday sale. So my fridge is fully stocked on drinks. The next day, on Monday, this was just a work day. I spent most of the day editing a video and cooked at home. I did order some alcohol for pickup from a local place on this day, and I spent $32.68. I got 2 mini vodka bottles for a pasta sauce. I also got a bottle of rosé and 2 new ciders to try, which I really didn't like despite their cute packaging. And then for dinner, I made penne vodka with my boyfriend, and we also made brownies and had plenty of leftovers. The next day was Tuesday, and it was another work day at home, mainly doing finance work. I made a video thumbnail, and I also went to the PO box for my business to ship and pick up returns. On this day, I did spend some money though, and I spent some money on the rest of the days in this week. I didn't have another no spend day. I spent $76.20 on Amazon. I got this Hue light bar. I just swapped out all of the lighting in my apartment for Hue light bulbs so I can control it from my phone. It can be different colors and dimmed. It's so nice. I highly recommend. But the lighting fixture in my bathroom doesn't take light bulbs, so I got this lighting bar to create red light or dimmed light when I'm taking baths or making my bathroom into a steam room, and it's so nice. So that was worth it. The next day is Wednesday. I was out of coffee this morning, so I spent $11.10 at a local cafe called Corto. That includes tip for coffee for my boyfriend and I. A nice treat. It's a really cute Italian cafe in my neighborhood. I also spent $61.53 on Farfetch. This will be expensed. I'm working with them later this month and I needed to place an order. Basically, they give me a credit and then they also pay me for the video. And the things that I was purchasing went a bit over the credit, so I spent $61.53, but like I said, that will be business expensed. And later that night, I had some friends over and we made tacos, nachos, and margaritas. It was so fun. I did not film anything because the margaritas that my friends made were actually so strong and hit me really suddenly while I was cooking. So I didn't get any footage, but it was really fun. And we just used my groceries and then some things that they brought as well. So that was a nice, cheap, fun night. Thursday was another work day and I was starting to run low on groceries and really craving ramen, so ordered ramen for my boyfriend and I, and it was an expensive delivery with tip. It was $63.40, but it was so good. From Ichiran, they just made a veggie ramen. On Friday, I was running some errands in the morning, and I also started to feel unwell this day. But I got gas. It was $44.32. That probably happens for me like once a month because, like I said, I split the car with my boyfriend. And then I also did a Whole Foods shop and I got Lily's and some frozen pizza and just all of the Whole Foods things that I can't really get at a local grocer or when I do grocery delivery. Like the 365 veggie meats are my favorite. Kite Hill dairy-free cream cheese, just easy stuff. And I had a gift card, so that didn't cost me any money. And I got more coffee too, so I won't be buying any more coffee out. And then I had a telehealth consult for a UTI that I decided I was getting. And and that was $19 for someone to talk to me over messaging, which is so much cheaper than what I would have paid if I went to urgent care. And also that would be with all of the COVID people in line, which I don't want to go over there. So I paid $19. I kind of just laid in bed all night and most of the next day. And the next day, I'm finally feeling better today, like I said. My medications were $52.68, so that was definitely a bit of an unexpected expense, but completely necessary. And then while I was in bed, I did some retail therapy. It was definitely not the healthiest or greatest thing, but I can't say I regret it at this moment. So I shopped on The RealReal and spent $300.56. I got 2 Pleats Please pieces that are new to me that I've had my eye on, and I also got this AF Vanderhorst tunic and a Prada belt because I don't own a belt and I've been wanting a belt for a while. And then I also bought a new wallet on Vestiaire Collective. It's a Bottega wallet, so pretty, and I think I got such a good deal on it for $131.95. Those secondhand websites really get me. So the RealReal pieces will be expensed as a business expense for social media because I'm going to be sharing them. I could probably expense the Vestiaire piece, but it's just a wallet, so I'm not going to. But generally with what I do on social media, if something is a part of my content, it can be expensed, which is really cool. But I try not to push it too much because I don't want the IRS all up in my shit, you know? So in total, I spent $793.42, which is definitely a higher spend week, but that's okay. These are the categories. For health, I spent $71.68. For food/drink, I spent $107.18. For transportation, I spent $44.32. On shopping, I spent $208.15. And for business expenses, I spent $362.09. That's what I spent this week. I hope this video was somewhat interesting to you guys. I'm sorry I didn't have vlog footage throughout. Like I said, I started feeling sick and then I was kind of done for. So anyways, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll be sure to see you super soon with a new video. Bye!